Hello everyone, welcome back to Byte Nexus Tech. So this is the second day of array coding series. So in this video we are going to cover two problem statement. One is the find the second largest element in an array and another one is the find the second smallest element in an array. As in previous video we have seen finding the max element. Max element is nothing but the first, okay, max nothing but the first largest element we can say. Okay, first largest element we can say. And we need to find now for this we need to find out the second largest. Okay, how can you find out the second largest element in an any array like 10, 8, 20, 15, 20? Which one is the maximum? First largest element is the 20. Okay, the output will be 20. But we need to find out the second largest element. So which one is less than 20? That is 15. So 15 is the answer. So like that we need to find out. And second problem statement, as this is the second smallest element in an array, we need to find out. So which is the smallest element? That is first smallest element. First smallest element, or in previous video we have seen it is called min also. Means minimum element in an array. First smallest element. Oh, which is the first smallest element? Is the 4 one. Even if it is duplicated, okay, we cannot say 4 is one smallest element and second smallest element again 4. We cannot say. If it is duplicated, then only one value we can take. So 4 is the second smallest element. Second smallest element is which is slightly bigger than this 4. So it will be 5. That is second smallest element, that is 5. We got answer. So these are the both the problem statements. So first we'll focus on problem statement 1. Okay, so P1 will give it name. So what we need to do is whatever the array has been given, let's take here the array is 10, 8, 20, 15 and 20. Okay, this is the array has been given. Okay, so now from this given array I need to find out the first I need to find out the second largest element. Okay, we'll write that second largest element, that is will give name as yes. Okay, but if I want to find out the second largest element, I must know which one is the largest element. Then only I can find out the second largest element, right? Without that, is it possible? No, it will be more difficult. So before it depend on the first largest element. So first largest element I need to find out. Then only I can find out the second largest element. So for that I'll give a name as F. Okay. So F and S I need to find out now. For that, what I will do here, whatever the two elements I'll take from this. This will be A0, that is first element, index 0, index 1 is the second element. I'll take and I'll find out the which one is greater in between them. If 10 is greater, then I'll assign 10 to this F and 8 to the S, because here in this two element array, 10 will be the first largest element, 8 will be second largest element. So for that we have uh, one condition, that is a step one condition. I can say step one what we are doing. If any element is greater than means first element is greater than second element, in that case at the F you put A0, yes you put A1, else in the F you put second element and yes you put 0 first element. By this condition what we will get, whatever comes the value, let's say now it is 10 and 8, so 10 is greater than 8, yes it is greater than, so F will be 10 and 8 will be in the yes 8 will stored. But what if it is 10 and 18 like that? Okay, so this one is A0 and this is A1. A0 is greater than A1? No, so it will come to this else part. So in the else part, F will be assigned to A1. A1 is 18 and S will be assigned to A0, that is 10. So in any condition uh, with this logic, what will happen? F in the F it will store first largest element, in the S it will store second largest element. So this we have done now. Now we'll go to the step 2, that is what if I now if two elements are there in the array we have found. Now we need to traverse whole array and we need to find out which element is second largest. So to find out that, we need to write the code in such a way that we need to traverse from second element, that is int I equal to 2. Sorry, second index, so it is int I equal to 2. So I is less than n till the last element of the array we are finding traversing. Now in this, what we will do, any element, will put this condition as any element, as in previous video also we have seen that for finding the max element. In the same way, any element which is any current element which is greater than the first largest element. If it is greater than, then that should be the current element will be the largest only. So it that will store here. Okay. If we do this one, this much, is this enough? No, because we want to find out the second also. Because if I say first element is 20, then the second largest element in this will be 15. On what basis we are saying that? Because after 20, second element largest element is a 15, as it is lesser than the 20. So we need to put that 15 into the, we need to update that yes also every time. So for that, and before that we need to write. Okay, so I'll explain now this one. What happens? Let's take, this is F and this is yes. So now in F, with this condition, 10 will come here. Okay, and in this yes, 8 will come. Okay, now we are traversing whole array. So to traverse the whole array from second index to till the last index, so any element which is second index means 20. So 20 is, we'll find that 20 is greater than 10. If it is greater than 10, yes, it is greater than 10. Then in that place you update the 20. Okay. But wait guys, if I update here in F, if I update here 20, then this 10 will lost. Okay, it will get lost. So I don't want to get this lost. Why? I want this 10 value. I don't want this 8 value. Okay, but I want this 10 value because this is only the second large. Any first largest element has been updated, then we must update the second element, second largest element as well here. Okay, then only the flow will be correct. So for F will be stored in yes. So F will be stored in yes. So 8 will be override with okay 10. So in the yes we got the 10 value. Now the current largest element is now still it is 20. So 20 will be put into the, now if it is, even if we override nothing, we don't care because we have already updated the yes. Okay, so now it will be 20. Now what will happen? Now next element, now next step 3 condition we need to do here, that is if this is the condition, okay, and this is for loop. Now in else part, else if any value, any current element, if it is greater than the second largest element, okay, and it shouldn't be equals to, that element shouldn't be equals to first largest element. So in this case, put second largest element as AI. So I'll close the for loop also. This one is for loop. Okay, how, this condition you understood, I hope. Now we need to understand the step 3. What step 3 is doing? As we have reached here, 20 is updated and 10 is updated. If I don't write here this step 3 condition, then what will happen? It will check for 15 now. This when I equal to 3, okay, when I equal to 3, then it will check for 15. Is 15 is greater than this 20? Like in this condition, okay, 15 is greater than 20? No. So it will not enter into into this condition. It will go to this condition. Now, because 15 is the second largest element, not the 10. So to make this condition workable, what we did, else if step 3 condition, we have written that if 15 is not, if 15 is greater than 20, no, this it doesn't satisfy condition, then it will go to here. here in this it will find out this 15 is greater than 10 because yes is the 10 now, so 15 is greater than 10, so step 3 will run here. Yes, it is greater than 10 and it is not equal to 20, right? If it is not equal to 20, so 15 is not equal to 20, so the 15 will be updated here. Now next element is 20. I equal to 4, 20 will come. Is 20 greater than 20? No, not. Then it will come to this else condition. Is 20 greater than 15? Yes, it is true. But this must condition also we need to satisfy that f should not equal to current element. So current element f is 20 and current element is also 20. So this should not happen. Means this f means first largest element should not equal to second largest element. Okay, so is it will satisfy the condition? No, it is not satisfying the condition. Actually, the 20 is equals to 20. So it means it will come out of this branch, means this else branch, and it will finally print. We can print here as percentage d, second largest element is the yes. Okay, I hope you have understood this one. So now the next we'll see problem statement 2, that is second smallest element. Okay, so second smallest element in an array. In the same way we need to find out, like for largest element we have defined the condition which one is largest, that will go to f, and which one is second largest, it will go to s. So here f means in this problem statement we'll take as the smallest, that is first smallest element. Okay, I'll write here first smallest element. S will be the second smallest element. Okay, second smallest element. So in f, smallest element will be stored. So if a0 is less than a1, then f, in the f very smallest element will be stored, and s second smallest will be stored. Else f, in the f it will be stored 1, and yes it will be stored as 0. So with this what we'll find, any element, before that I'll take the whole array. It is 10, 8, 12, 4, 5, 4. Okay, 10, 8, 12, 4, 5, 4. 10, 8, 12, 4, 5, 4. This is the array input we had. So now in the f what will be stored? In the f 8 will be stored with this step 1 condition. Okay, with the step 1 condition, with this f will be in the 8 will be stored in the f, and 10 will be stored in the s. Now step 2 condition we need to write. So what step 2 condition says that traverse whole array. So int I equal to, from the second index, as both the two values we have taken already. So increment in this, if any element, current element should be lesser than the first element, then it will be a very smallest element. Okay, this current element is the smallest element than the first smallest element. So then we'll update that first smallest element with the current element. But before that, we shouldn't lose the whatever stored in this f. So if we don't want to lose, then and we need that, we need to consider it as second smallest element. So in the s we will put f. So f will go into the s, then it will this condition will satisfy. Then in else part, we also need to write that any element is lesser than this second element, and but that is not equals to, that a is not equal to the first element. In that case we'll update the current element with the second smallest. Okay, so this was the condition. Now we'll dry run it. Dry run means understanding the how it is working. Okay, so 8 and 10 with this step 1, 8 and 10 will be stored in f and s. Now with this step 2, this one is step 3. With the step 2, 12. Okay, 12 is the second index, that is 12 will come here. 12 is less than 10. Is it satisfy the condition? No, it is not less than 10. Then it will come to the else part. Is 12 less than 8, it is not the 12, 12 is not less than 8, then it will go to the next iteration, that is 4. Okay, so 4 is less than the 8. Yes, it is less than the 8. So 4 is less than the 8 means in the F we will update the 4 value. Okay, we'll update the 4 value. Before that I need to store here. So F will go into the yes. So F will go into the yes. So at the yes 10 will be override with the 8 and 4 will be going into the this current element as a 4 will go into the F. So it will be overridden now. Okay, after that 4 will be stored in the F and 8 is stored in the S. Now we'll go to the next iteration, that is 5. So 5 is, now here it will check 5 is lesser than 4. Is it satisfy condition? No. Then it will go to the else branch. Is 5 is lesser than 8? Yeah, it is lesser than 8. And 5 is not equal to 4. Yeah, it is not equal to 4. In that condition we'll update the yes with the 5. Okay, we'll update the yes with the 5 and still f contains the 4. So on the next again element it is 4 which is duplicate. So 4 is lesser than 4. Yes, 4 is less, it is not, it won't satisfy condition because 4 is not lesser than 4. Then it will come to the else branch. 4 is lesser than 5. No, it is not. So it will terminate the this loop and it will come out of the loop, and it as we can print here at the finally that second largest element we have found in the yes it is present, that is 5, as we got our output also 5. Now we will run this in VS Code. Okay, so I have already ran here. So for your one time once again I'll write. Okay, first we'll see the code. So in this code, just a minute guys, let me, I don't have actually mouse, so that's why. Okay, these are the element out of this these are the element assigned to one array, and we have found the size. Largest and second largest element are the two variables, and if by this assuming out of this we are assigning a0 to the means maximum element in the largest and second largest element in the second largest variable by this whole condition. And later we are traversing whole array. After traversing whole array we are updating second largest element and the largest element accordingly, and in the else part we are updating the second largest element again. So with this, if we run, we are getting 67 as second largest element as we have seen already. Okay, so in this is the second smallest element, so I'll run this second smallest element also. So here in the second smallest element we need to put initialize this smallest and second smallest element with the uh, applicable values which are correct values. Okay, after that we will traverse the whole array, and by traversing whole array we will try to find out smaller element than the smallest considered variable, and we'll update the second smallest and smallest accordingly. Later we also cover this corner case condition, that is the second small any element should be, if it is lesser than second smallest and it is not equal to the smallest, then we should update the second smallest variable as well. And finally we will get the result or our output in this second smallest variable, that is 10 now in this. Okay, in this case first smallest is 5, second smallest is 10. I hope you have understood this guys. So please like, comment and subscribe, it will motivate us to create the new next video. Okay, bye guys, thanks.